how I started a YouTube channel on an iPad alone. Documenting my journey has been on my mind, I think, for the past year now, and I had excuses like not having a smartphone, or not having a smart camera, or a tripod, or a mic, or good lighting. And then I built up the courage one day that we always have everything we need to start something. It might not be exactly what we want it to be, we might have to improvise, but if it's something you're feeling led to dive into, let's not let our limitations get in the way. I'm choosing to believe that one day I'll be able to invest in everything that I do need, but for now, I saw the saying, let me read it from the book. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. By the lovely Arthur Ashe. I really hope I'm saying it properly. Arthur Ashe. Okay, so starting off gadgets. So I have an iPhone 7, which is not really useful for indoor filming because the lighting makes all the difference. So more useful outdoors or by a window where the lighting is right in front of you. Also, notes are also taken on my phone when I'm out and about, when inspiration hits and I need to take something down. But everything else is done on my iPad. So when it comes to prepping, editing, filming, all on the iPad. So when it comes to the prep work, a lot of the times I also use my notepad to prep because it can get a bit much using the iPad alone. That way when I'm filming as well, I'm able to just pick up my notes and look in when I need to check something or reread, instead of going off the camera and having to check my notes. So you can never go wrong with paper notes. When it comes to the long form videos, it takes more time to prepare. So I usually have certain days where I do a specific thing. So for example, Tuesdays would be planning out what I'm going to do for the video, or what type of video I'll be doing. And then Tuesday would be planning out the script for the video, how I want to film it, what day I want to film on, and so on and so on. So filming. So most of the recording is done on the iPad because the camera is better. But that also definitely depends on the lighting. Because I record in my room most of the time, as you can see, I know by now what time of the day the lighting is best. I try my best to make sure the light is always hitting in front of me instead of from the side or the back. So basically always from the front like it is right now. And also remembering that when editing you can play around with the lighting settings. Okay, in terms of tripod, because I needed something sturdy, first of all, for my iPad to stand on, and also flexible, so easy to move around. I saw this video a while back where this guy was giving some recording tips using a camera, and he literally took a suitcase. The fact that it could roll around wherever he went, that was brilliant, and I'm able to move it around so easily, which is so. When it comes to my blue Dulcie, she's very hard at work with me. Got it from my sister Angie. When it comes to storage on the iPad, I do prefer to record in HD because it's always smoother, but it does take up a lot of space. That's why it's so important when prepping that you know exactly what you're going to say, so that you don't blah 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 and waste space by recording unnecessary things. And then we have editing. So editing is usually the longest part for me. I just recently found one app that I use that I prefer. I'll put it in the description box below. The editing does require a lot of patience and some enjoyment because it's a lot. Seeing everything come together while learning the ins and outs also helps to see how I can improve my videos. Although in the future I do plan to outsource the editing because that will save me so much time with being able to just see what I can improve on and learn analytics, being able to learn more in general. But yeah, in a nutshell, this is the process of how I started my YouTube channel with an iPad and a suitcase and also how I'm recording my videos on Instagram. If you've been watching, I'm doing a series at the moment. Hope you guys are enjoying that and making use of the items that I have available to me in this season. I hope this helps you spark some inspiration. Don't forget, if you want to see more, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Have a blessed week. Mwah.